There he is, unmarked, and that should have been the equaliser. Harmon. Played in, headed across the face of goal and just away from Jason Burnham. Phillips. Gillard. Swings it in, but headed away. Phillips picks it up again on the edge of the box. Harmon was screaming for it. Now it's Terry. Parsons. Gained forward from Terry, but that header always going wide. Nothing really coming from that free kick, and the Bromsgrove Rovers defence in this first half really has looked almost impregnable. Northampton, of course, got the ball in the net once, but it was ruled out. But apart from that, they've not really had any serious attempts. This is Carter. Northampton throw. And goodness only knows what John Barnwell will say to Northampton at half-time. I'd imagine Bobby Hope will just say more of the same. This is Phillips. Now Aldridge. Loses possession, but gets the throw. Parsons. Keeper took it well. Chard leaves it as it goes all the way from one keeper to the other. This time it's Sherwood. Parsons got that ball, nods it forward. This is Aldridge, loses possession, but it doesn't really matter because the half-time whistle has gone and the prospect of an upset in the FA Cup is a real one. The half-time score, Northampton Town 0, Bromsgrove Rovers 1. Well, the second half about to get underway. We've had no changes on either side. Northampton this time will be playing towards their own supporters, which I know they prefer to do, but so will Bromsgrove. This is Richardson. He's had a good game at the back. Had a touch in this half for Sherwood. Gilzine. This is Shilvock, scorer of the only goal so far, and what an important goal that might turn out to be. Captain now Richardson. Is it wide? Parsons went up for it, and for a moment I don't think Radburn realised he'd got the chance he had, but he's earned. Bromsgrove a throw. Carter gets the cross in, but it had the sting taken off of it, and Chard with a pretty weak clearance. This is Radburn again, plays it in, and it's not that far ahead of Carter, but it's gone behind. It's a goal kick. Terry. Darren Harmon. Parsons was wide, but Harmon perhaps brought down then. This is Phillips. Gilzine. Shot comes in, and in all honesty it's a pretty poor one. The rain, if anything, getting harder and harder. Here comes Sherwood. Nodded on, but just couldn't quite find Aldridge. Now here he is. Here's Martin Aldridge. Richardson brings it away with some degree of comfort. Looks for Carter, wide on the right. It wasn't far wide. And a good bit of refereeing actually by Mr. Coddington. He's pulled us back. There was a foul that was committed quite a few minutes ago by Radburn. But the referee let play continue, and only when it stopped did he produce the book. Parsons controlled him down there. And there, thanks to the cameraman, you can see just what a dirty, horrible day it is. It's not stopped raining for about 3 or 4 hours. Brighton. Sherwood though under it and took it quite comfortably. Bell. Phillips. Back for Gillard. Bell again, wide on that left hand side, goes right to the byline, and in the end couldn't quite win the corner. It's a useful ball in, headed on, but there's no one there for Northampton, and it's going to take a lot of work. Indeed, it was always asking a lot for that ball to be kept in play. Phillips. Now Gilzean heads it into the middle. There's no one there for Northampton at all, and that'll be a corner. Well, at last, something for the Northampton supporters to warm their hands about. Really, corner punched away by Cooksey, but as I was going to say, really has been a poor performance by Northampton, and Bromsgrove a good value for their lead. Phillips. Burnham. Burnham again. Too much on that, and there was a little kick, I think, then by Steve Terry on Richardson. It's a good break forward now, and again evades 2 challenges, tries the shot, but in the end it turns out to be a useful ball. Radburn lost a bit of impetus when he slipped, but then it looks as though he was brought down, and he's pretty annoyed about it. Gets the free kick anyway. Brighton, but straight into the arms of Sherwood. Phillips. Gilzean, that's a good ball. Aldridge though, just offside. And the referee brings Northampton back. Thought for a moment that they've got a chance of the equaliser, but wasn't to be. Free kick which Richardson, the captain, will take. No problems for Cooksey, who's not had an awful lot to do. Having said that, what he's needed to do he's dealt with competently, but he's had the quieter afternoon of the 2 keepers. Tussling in the middle of the park, and once again Bromsgrove coming out on top. This is Shilvock to Brighton. Giving Darren Harmon a good run around then, and it was an ambitious ball, but it was cut out by Mark Parsons for Northampton. Plays it to Gilzean. Terry then knocks it forward, but it was asking an awful lot of Mark Parsons, that ball. Across the defence. This is Skelding. The referee says no foul. That was Richardson, heads it clear. Oh, a missed kick then, but Richardson's in sharply. This is Bell. Bell's crossing though, again causes no real problems for Cooksey in that Bromsgrove goal, and he takes it comfortably. This is Wardle. Goes all the way to the byline and puts it straight behind. Gilzine looks to play it wide to Bell, but it was always an ambitious ball, and it was cut out, although Northampton have got the throw. Bell. Which again puts the cross in, but once again it's cleared, although it's just gone behind for the corner. Bell takes it, played deeper, but headed away again, and really the Northampton attack has lacked any sort of penetration. And it's been a disappointing afternoon for those supporters. They haven't had a lot to cheer about for a few years now at Northampton, and really not much this afternoon either. Harmon, that was a poor throw. Forward it comes again towards Carter. Sherwood's a long way out, and he did well heading it. Whistle had gone. This is Crisp. Carter. Nice little bit of football, but it was cut out. Bromsgrove throw. Crisp. Challenge on Carter, another Bromsgrove throw though.